currently watching some views. The sun is setting. Somehow I always end up talking when the sun is setting. I don't know. I think this time of day just brings out the pensive side of me, as if that's not always out already. I'm at a rooftop cafe that was recommended to me by Rowena. Thank you, Miss Rowena. I trust her wholeheartedly with her career recs. I think she's been here several times now, so thank you, Rowena. I got a vanilla bean matcha, and it's so delicious. I'm just ignoring the fact that it's 6 p.m. and I'm having a matcha as a very caffeine-sensitive person. In Taiwan, I tend to walk around with headphones on when I'm by myself, which is a lot of the time. It just feels like easier to tune out the noise, to just have my headphones on, noise canceling. I'll turn off the noise canceling when I'm like on transit and stuff to hear announcements for stations, but for the most part, I walk around and shop with headphones on. I go to cafes with headphones on. I wouldn't say it's a bad habit. I think it's an okay thing to do, but I'm trying to not do that as much because I think there's just so much that you can observe and feel from your surroundings. So yeah, I'm just trying to not do that as much. Like, I have my headphones here with me in Korea, and I've just been lugging them around all day. I mean, it doesn't help that the earrings that I'm wearing are like not good for wearing headphones. If you have earrings, you know what I mean. They just like press in the back spokes, just press into the side of my head. But I like to listen to music or podcasts or just audiobooks when I'm out and about because it just kind of feels like having some company of some sort. But honestly, now I just feel like it's just like extra noise. Oh my god, there's 2 buskers, a guy and a girl, siblings or couple, I don't know, but they're so cute. I mean, I can only see their backs, but they look so cute. They're both playing guitars. Oh, busking in Korea must sound so beautiful. So many beautiful people that can sing. Sorry, that was a stereotype and over a generalization. So cute. I just want to talk about, I guess, my reflections on loneliness the past several months here in Taiwan and now solo exploring here in Korea. When I went to Hong Kong, I went with friends, so I wasn't like alone really at all. But here in Korea, I flew with a friend, but we decided to just like do our own thing because she already originally planned this on her own, and I kind of just like tagged along last minute. Like, I flew out on Thursday and I decided on a Tuesday, so it was definitely on a whim. Yeah, my Korean friends, bless them, were like, you are so, like, props to you for like navigating transit here on your own and everything. And honestly, it was a bit of a struggle. I did take the wrong train in the wrong direction a couple times. Oh my god, they're starting. We're clapping. So that was a little bit stressful, but I feel like at the end of the day, like, it's not horrible because luckily they romanize things, so I can just like read the English words or like the romanized words. And then a lot of trains do numbers, like they number their stops, so I feel like that helps a lot when navigating transit on my own. I think I've just grown to really enjoy my own company, and just being alone has so many perks. Like, I get to truly aimlessly wander and just do whatever my heart desires. I think it's really nice that I have no set plans when I travel anymore, just like general areas that I want to see and explore. So, for example, I've been in Hongdae since around 11 this morning, and now it's 6. So I just walked around and meandered and looked at some friends' recommendations on things to do in the area, and yeah, that's been a whole day. I think there are still people out there that are afraid of being by themselves and being alone, and I completely understand. It is very daunting, and sometimes it can feel embarrassing too. I think in America, it feels a little bit more embarrassing to be by myself, whereas in Asia, I do see lots of people alone. Well, I feel like I can't speak for Asia as a whole, but in Taipei at least, there are a lot of people that eat on their own and go shopping on their own, and they're just at a cafe by themselves, so I feel like being alone isn't as like looked down upon there. In Korea, I feel very single, I would say. I just happen to be here on the weekends, so there's lots of young couples walking around, and if there's like people that aren't in a relationship or like not with a partner, they're with their friends, and it's like usually a pretty big group of friends. So I just feel like more alone here. But I don't think I feel lonely anymore, because I've learned that like when I spend time alone, I have company still, and that company is me. Which, okay, when I say it out loud, it literally sounds so lame and like embarrassing. But that's just kind of my perspective shift, is like I would actually rather spend time with myself than spend time with people that drain my energy or I don't get along with, or just like bad vibes, you know? So I would much rather spend time in my own company. I feel like I know what I want, and I think that's one of the nice parts about getting older and maturing, is understanding your likes and dislikes and I just function as a person, and being able to adapt to that. When I travel with other people, I'm definitely a lot more accommodating, obviously, because you have to be flexible, and it's a push and pull. It's not always what I want to do goes. So there's more communication needed, but when I'm by myself and I'm spending time with my own company, I can go to the bathroom when I need to go to the bathroom. I can stop by some random alleyway when I want to. And I don't know, I just hope that other people can see it not as like a lonely thing, but see the joy in being alone, because it's so nice to get to know yourself better. I know like how much food I'm able to eat before I will start feeling sick. I understand how long I can go before I start getting tired. I understand how far I can walk. I understand I can better listen to my body and understand when I'll get tired. Like, I'm near my limit, so I know that after this I just have to head back. I think when I travel with other people or like in groups and such, I tend to feel I have to continue rallying and just keep going. I'm pushing and enduring on even though I'm tired. Like, I'll make it known that I'm tired, but like for the sake of the group I'll keep going, especially if we like made plans already. But here, like, I'm gonna head back probably and get back maybe 7:30. Maybe just eat dinner, take away in my hotel room, like, and I don't feel bad. I don't see it as like wasted time anymore. Like, oh, it's a Saturday night and you're in Seoul, like, you could be doing so much. You should be doing more. You should be going out, doing all these fun things. Like, why are you just going back to your hotel and being by yourself? I just like don't feel guilty about that anymore. I think that's definitely a luxury though. This matcha is absolutely delicious. The vanilla bean gives it a glutinous rice texture or like flavor, and I love it. I just said so much, but once again, I don't know if I said a single thing at all. But with loneliness and choosing to be alone, I do think that there is like a pretty fine line for me personally. I've loved my time in Taiwan so far. I'm going back like in a couple days, but I'm not heading back to the US just yet. But I think I'm at a turning point now where I do feel like my time in Taiwan is like, I feel a shift happening where it is coming to a close, and like I am very ready to go home. I think there's so much joy in learning to be by myself and like being content in my aloneness. However, I do recognize that I'm at a point now where I just want to be around people. I think in Seoul it's fine because I'm exploring on my own, and I like these places I've been to with family, but I didn't get to explore the nooks and crannies like as detailed as I would have liked when I came with family. So this is my chance to do that. But yeah, in Taipei I feel like I've done everything I've wanted to do in Taipei specifically, and like I've had a good run, but there are so many things like now that I go places that I've been to before, or if I explore places in Taipei, I'm just like, wow, I mean, it would be nice to go with friends, like my close friends that live in California. It would be so nice to go with them and so nice to spend time with them. And I just like miss people. I miss my family. Like, my dad texted me good morning the other day, and I thought something was wrong. And I was like, is everything okay? And he's like, oh, I'm good. Like, I just hope that you're having a good time in Korea. And I'm like, oh, I just miss my family. I miss my friends. I'm ready to go home and see people again and just get to enjoy company, enjoy community, enjoy being with family, and enjoy not being alone. I will still get to choose to be alone at times, back at home for sure, but I'm ready to like dive back into society again and like spend time with the people I care about. It's good that my time in Taiwan is wrapping up, because I think if I stayed any longer, as much as like I want to, and there are things in Taiwan as a whole that I haven't done yet that I still want to do, but now I'm just kind of like strapped for time. And there are things to do in Taiwan that are just easier if you have a motorbike or if you have a car. And I don't have either of those things, and I'm too scared to ride a motorbike, so that's kind of on me. But yeah, I've just accepted that there are just things that I'm not going to get to, and I don't feel guilty about it anymore. I think I did for a little bit. Just like, why doesn't my experience in Taiwan look like other people's? Like, how come I'm not doing enough? Like, I'm not being adventurous enough. I'm like so boring. I just stay at home and go to the same places every day. But I achieved what I wanted to in Taiwan. I wanted to establish routine. I wanted to experience living like a local. I wanted to not be a regular at places, but like consistently visit the same spots. And I did all those things. I was able to celebrate Christmas and New Year's with new friends that I've made. I finished language classes. I got a 92% in language class. That's an A+ apparently, according to my report card. I've done everything I wanted to do, and I'm ready to go home, and I'm very content with the way my life looks now, and I'm very grateful to have had this experience, to be able to come to Korea on a whim, to be able to adventure in Taiwan on my own. But also, I'm ready for whatever's next for me, whatever job I find next, the new friends that I will make. I'm just so excited. Like, there's just so much to life that I haven't experienced yet, and I'm so excited. And I'm so grateful that I got to do as much as I did the past several months. Why am I literally about to cry? I just feel like so much gratitude right now, and so much like peace with this time in my life. And I'm so immensely grateful that my parents were so supportive of this decision, and my friends were so supportive, and just everyone. Yeah, I'm just so thankful. My voice is quivering, and there are tears in my eyeballs, but I refuse to let them fall because I'm like literally facing strangers right now, and I'm on a rooftop in Seoul, and I'm not gonna cry. Not that there's any weakness in crying, it's just I don't have it in me to feel those feelings fully yet. Maybe when I get back to Taiwan. I'm just so immensely grateful for this little life that I've gotten to live the past several months abroad, internationally, as an expat. And I'm just so excited for what's next. Like, I'm excited to work. Whatever that looks like for me next, whatever my next job will look like, I'm just so excited to get to learn and to grow as a designer, as a creative, just as a person, professionally, socially. Like, I'm so excited for all the friends that I haven't made yet. I'm so excited for all of the new experiences that I get to have this year. I'm so excited to go to my friends' weddings. I'm so excited to like see them so in love. I'm so excited to reunite with my friends and to be with my family again. And I'm just repeating myself now, but my heart just swells with the amount of gratitude, and I wouldn't be able to be here if it weren't for my parents and their support and their decision to immigrate. Because if they didn't immigrate to the US, there would be no reason for me to go to Taiwan, because I would already be there. And I don't know if we would be financially in a place where I could go to the United States for fun. I only get to live this life that I live because of my parents and their sacrifice and their decisions to uproot their lives to move to a new country. And I'm just so grateful. I'm just going to end the video there, because if I think about it for any longer, I'm genuinely going to start crying. So thank you for listening to yet another ramble of mine. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and I hope you're able to find something to be grateful for in your life at the moment. If you're finding it hard to be grateful for something, I understand. I have definitely been there. I hope that as life continues to happen, you're able to see the good instead of focus on the bad. And even when it feels like everything is horrible and there is no good, there still is. You just have to look for it. And it can be really, really small. Like even being grateful that you woke up that day, or being grateful that there's water to drink. It can be small, but it's there. And thanks again for watching. I'll see you when I see you.